Hi, it's No Flannery here. Welcome to this new group of Snooker Mindset on Facebook. So, thank you. I run similar groups on other sports on other platforms, and they've been really successful and helpful for players. So, I'm sure this one will have the same effect. So, as I say, post some questions either on the group or direct message me, and I'll do my best to share this knowledge around with players, and I'm sure it will help your games. So the group's now an hour old, and I've already had a private message from a leading amateur who's just on the fringe of the tour, and he has had some difficulties, as is commonplace, with nerves and struggling to deal with, very concerned about, missing shots, losing the game, failure, and just generally just being kind of really anxious during the course of the game and kind of how to deal with that. I think the first kind of protocol with that is don't be thinking you're doing anything wrong by being like that. I mean, that's perfectly normal thing to be struggling with. We're all human, and we're all very flawed, and far from perfect, and it's just generally like in life we go through the same thing. So on the table, it's nothing unusual. I mean, obviously you want you're competitive people. You want to win, and you want to do really well. And obviously for many of you, it's a living, like it is for me too. So I mean, I totally get that, but we're not in control of winning the matches because, well, firstly, obviously you're not in control of how well the other player plays. So if he is the one of the best games of his life, then you're going home, and that's all there is to it. So obviously, but certainly same position he's in, because if you have one of your best games, then he's going to get sent home too. But obviously, so many other factors, kicks and run off from tables, and so many things that you're just not in control of. So first of all, as I say, just don't view it that you're doing anything wrong. It is perfectly understandable. And by that, we're then taking all the power of it away. Because when we're feeling anxious and then giving ourselves a hard time about feeling anxious, because obviously it's not rocket science to say that that's generally not a good thing, to be feeling anxious. Then you start giving yourself a hard time about that, and then obviously that just makes the whole thing worse. So just accept it. Okay, this is how I'm feeling, and then all the power of it is just gone away. And the next kind of bit that will kind of really help is just have some perspective. I mean, snooker, football, golf, racing drivers, tennis, darts, all the other sports that are working, in any sport on the planet, that it's like the term that we use when we're going to participate in this is we're going to play. And I'm going to play golf, I'm going to play snooker, I'm going to play darts. We don't use the term I'm going to work snooker, I'm going to work darts, etc., etc. It's play. And the reason we use the term play is because it's a game. And so really, it's just a game. It's not life or death. Nobody's going to die. The very worst thing that's going to happen is you're going to lose again. And to be honest, so what? Our performance is, as humans in any difficult task that we're trying to do is profoundly affected by how we feel. And we'll go into that in more detail in subsequent videos. But if you're feeling anxious and nervous and frustrated, then obviously your performance is going to reflect that. But if you're full of confidence, joy, having fun, then your performance will reflect that, and you'll play a lot better. So hopefully that will help that player's question, and many of you others. So keep the questions coming, and I can go into this and other things in much more detail as the months roll by. That'll be fun. Take care. Thank you. Bye.